Hi everyone, again Kevin Huffington here from Central Physio. Thanks for listening. Again, following on from my little series on back pain, and in particular low back pain. We said before, 90% is all mechanical, most of the time, including disc, 10% other significant or slight causes that we discussed in the last film. But I thought just to go through back to mechanical back pain and just talk about some numbers actually, which are very interesting, which have been heavily researched now, and we've known about these for some time, some years, but just very interesting to pass that information on. I think it would be very useful to a lot of people. So one of the things that does sometimes happen is when you go and see a GP with back pain is the GP might try and give you some medication. If it doesn't resolve, come back and see me in a couple of weeks. That may be how it's managed. And then the GP might then recommend either an X-ray or a scan to exclude stuff, which is great, and it's a good resource to use. But what's interesting is a lot of these investigations, MRI in particular, can throw out lots of changes that may be not part of the problem, or what we call the primary issue. So I just thought it'd be quite nice to run some numbers by you, which would be quite interesting. So one of the more common things we do see, and what people think they've got a lot of the time, is what we call a disc bulge. Now, interesting numbers. Again, what's really important is these are based on people with no pain whatsoever. All right, asymptomatic, no pain, no symptoms. So in a group of 30-year-olds, if you had an MRI scan, 40% would show a disc bulge. Move that up 10 years to 40-year-olds, you're looking at 50%, and then you're looking at 50-year-olds, you're looking at 60%. So, you know, quite a lot of people will show these type of changes on a scan, but have absolutely no symptoms whatsoever. So that's a disc bulge. Okay, so the wall hasn't broken on the disc, so that's a disc bulge. Now moving on, you have what you call a disc protrusion. Now this is where the wall does break and it can squidge out a little bit and go in and affect different structures around locally. Now again, interesting the numbers on this. Again, just for information, you know, 30-year-olds, you're looking at 31%, you're looking at 40-year-olds at 33%, and then you're looking at 50-year-olds at 36%. So, you know, quite high numbers really of people that have no symptoms whatsoever, but present on an investigation, an MRI scan in particular, with these type of changes. And then one of the other more common ones would be something like disc degeneration. Yeah, a bit of wear and tear. Again, very common, shows up regularly, very high numbers on these. Asymptomatic, remember, what's really important, no symptoms, no pain. You're looking at 30-year-olds, you're looking at 52%. Yeah, 40-year-olds, 68%. 50-year-olds, that includes me, 80%. Wear and tear. Yeah, no symptoms, no pain. So we have to be very open-minded about some of these investigations and how they present and what they say. Okay, I hope you found that helpful, and get ready for my next instalment, and we'll move through how we manage back pain as we go through the films. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.